I've just had a vlogging hiatus for a few days while I've been sick and hiding in my private room in bed, and it's been pretty much torrential rain the whole time as well, so you haven't missed much in the last few days. It's been, yeah, it's been all right. I've also had my period as well. Let's just get all the bad things over with in one go, you know? I don't know how well this shows on camera, but this is the situation we've been dealing with. Pretty much non-stop rain for days. Literally for days. Ever since I was in the rainforest, it has been raining ever since. Maybe Australia is sad that I'm leaving. Maybe that's it. So I don't think I'm gonna see the sun again before I leave Australia, which is quite sad, but it's all right. I've accepted it. I'm still feeling really blessed with the weather we've had, to be honest, because for all of my tour activities, for doing the Great Barrier Reef, and for the days where I was still with friends in Cairns, it was beautiful sunshine, and I wanted it that way around, you know? If I had to choose some days for it to be raining, I would have chosen these in-between days where I've not been up to much. I've had a load of video editing to do anyway, and just a load of admin and prep for New Zealand, so yeah, it's all right. This is packing for New Zealand progress. So I have to leave for the airport really early tomorrow morning. We've been having issues with the luggage, actually. I still don't know what I'm doing with luggage. I did buy this extra case, but I think I need to return it. I haven't used it. It's still in unused condition. I carried it here from the shopping... Oh! It's still in unused condition because I just carried it here from the shopping centre. Tags on it and everything, because I wasn't sure about whether I was going to keep it or not at the time, and now I think I'm going to return it, pretty much because it's 2.6 kilograms and I'm only allowed 7 kilograms in carry-on luggage total, and my laptop alone is 2 kilograms, so after that I've only got 2.4 kilograms to play with, which just isn't enough. The weight of this thing makes it more trouble than it's worth for the extra volume. So I need to go back to the shopping centre with the case. It was a cheap one from Target. To be honest, if they don't let me return it, then I will probably just ditch it here. I just don't want to be fined ridiculous amounts at the airport for overweight luggage, but I'm kind of coming to the conclusion that I might just need to wear a load of my clothes on the flight and then buy another bag once I get to Auckland or something like that. I don't know. Anyway, enough of that. Packing is in progress. Whippy. We're getting ready for New Zealand. I've drawn out some New Zealand dollar cash. I've ordered my New Zealand eSIM. I haven't done my New Zealand traveller declaration yet. I do need to do that soon. But yeah, we're getting there. As for an update on my health, as I mentioned, I have been sick. You might be able to hear I'm still a little bit nasally and blocked. Honestly, it's just been a stinking cold. The sore throat, dry throat lasted for quite a few days. Just felt really heavy-headed. Finally, in the last couple of days, it's all started to come out. I've been producing a lot of mucus. Love that for me. But to be honest, this morning I'm starting to feel more like myself again. I've got a little bit more energy. I think it's really helped that I've been getting good night's sleep. I've been sleeping through. Yesterday, I didn't wake up until like 10 o'clock in the morning. What an absolute lie-in. I haven't lied in like that since I left the UK, I don't think. And so yeah, we've kicked the sleep deprivation in the arse. The cold is on its way out, and today is exciting. And the real reason I picked up my camera today is because I'm dyeing my hair pink today. I'm actually really quite nervous about it because I'm like, what if it goes wrong and looks terrible? I haven't told anyone about it at home. I've told my parents that I'm not doing it anymore. Some of the guys I've been traveling with know about it, but majority of people do not know that I'm doing this. And I'm gonna look really stupid if I screw up my hair and I'm like, hey guys, surprise. But hopefully I don't screw it up, you know? I've got to trust the professionals, you know? This is a well-reviewed, reputable hair salon in Cairns. The guy I spoke to sounded really nice when I went in the other day. And nothing is permanent. If it goes wrong, it can be fixed later down the line. So let's just go for it, you know? YOLO. I've always wanted pink hair and today's the day it happens. My appointment is in less than an hour's time. I was kind of hoping the rain might ease off before then, you know, but it looks like I'm just gonna have to run there in my raincoat. Last day in Australia, let's dye our hair pink, why not? Honestly, the pink hair better be worth it because I'm getting soaked right now walking through Cairns, just running between these covered bits outside the shops. I had pink hair. Look. Oh my god. I love it. I love it! It's still like quite brown, you know. It's supposed to be sort of subtle, or as subtle as pink can be. And yeah, honestly, the hairdresser smashed it. Shout out to Federico at Scene Hair Salon in Cairns. I was in safe hands. I was pretty worried, I'm not gonna lie, but sometimes you've got to trust the process. Look at that. And look, I know it's not for everyone, and some people are going to be like, why the hell would you get pink hair? But I did this for me. This is literally the first time I've ever coloured my hair, ever bleached my hair. And you know what? This is the way to do it, I think. Now I feel like I need to go out for a nice meal this evening for my last night in Australia, because I've got my hair all nice, you know? Said my final goodbye to Cairns Central Shopping Centre, which has to be fair, he took me out for New Zealand. I am ready to go. Just exchanged my suitcase for a duffel bag. I think that was the right decision. Hopefully I'm going to be within the weight requirements now for my flight. Also managed to return a top that I decided was too big for me, and I got to exchange a piece of jewellery. One of my rings broke and I exchanged it for a new necklace which I am wearing. So all in all, quite a successful shopping trip. Now I'm feeling quite tired. I haven't had much food today, to be honest with you, so I'm going to start thinking about dinner plans as soon as I get back. I've just had a little solo dinner out at a restaurant called Piatto, which is in the pier area of Cairns. There's boats and a harbour behind us there. I had a tiger prawn pasta dish and a mocktail, and honestly it really felt like I was treating myself. I haven't eaten out in a restaurant solo, or a restaurant that nice, in a little while, probably not since Melbourne. It felt like a real treat and a lovely way to celebrate the end of my time in Australia. Hi gang, so I'm back in my room and I'm actually going to get going on sorting out this stuff and making sure I'm all packed up and ready to leave really early tomorrow morning. I've got a taxi booked at 4:30 in the morning to go to the airport, so no lions for me. That means it is the end of the Australia chapter and I'm going to finish this vlog here. I don't want to get emotional, but I've honestly had the time of my life, guys. Thank you so much for watching and coming along with me, and just big shout out to Welcome to Travel for gifting me their tours, particularly on my East Coast tour. I met the loveliest group of people that I've travelled up the East Coast with and spent 4 weeks with, and I can confidently say, having completed the East Coast, that group tours are the way to do it. I've compared notes with other travellers as I've worked my way up, and whilst the hostels are super social, it is easy to meet people. Pretty much everyone has their accommodation, activities, transport booked up in advance. You can't just make a friend midway through your backpacking route and then change your plans to join them, because everyone already has quite solid plans already. And they have to have those solid plans because Australia backpacking hostels and activities get so busy during summer. It's peak season. And from what I can see, the people who are doing it without a group tour end up just hopping between different hostel rooms with different people each time, and they might make a friend for 1 or 2 days, but then that friend is moving on to the next place a day earlier than them, or they've booked onto an activity the day after them, and schedules just don't align. And for my trip, a really special part of it has been getting to know people beyond surface level, and I've achieved that by spending 4 weeks with the same people. And it's just nice knowing that there's people with you who have your back if things go wrong, you know? So that is why I'm a big advocate for the group tour, and particularly Welcome to Travel's offering I think is really good because it strikes a balance between a group tour and having your own independence to do what you want when you want. Welcome to Travel's East Coast tour is semi-guided, so the first few days you have a guide, which we had in Byron Bay, and you have more of an itinerary, I guess, but then after that you're by yourself. You just have your transport, accommodation, activity bookings, and you just move from place to place with the same group but without a guide. And your activity bookings definitely don't take up all your time. You have 3 days in between that, and you can kind of pick and choose what you do. The main thing it does is it brings you together with 24 people who you are always traveling with, sharing a room with, just people you can get to know, become comfortable with, and support each other, you know? And I honestly think that is so worth it if you're thinking of traveling Australia's East Coast. Also, I have discount codes, and I do earn commission on the discount codes, but this is coming from the heart, guys. I genuinely mean everything that I'm saying, and this is just travel tips that I would have liked to have heard 2 months ago before I came out here. And also I will say, if there's anyone watching who's considering travel or a career break, whether that's to Australia or to any other country in the world, I just say take the plunge. I have not regretted this decision to take a sabbatical, and it's just so freeing. I feel completely independent and free out here, and it's made me realise how many options we have of things to do in our lives, particularly speaking to all these other backpackers and travellers who all have different jobs, different travel routes, different ambitions. You can literally live anywhere in the world. You just have to be brave enough to make a change sometimes, and yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna stop rambling and start packing. But once again, thank you so much to everyone who has watched my Australia vlogs. I really appreciate your support. This travel content creator stuff is all very new to me, and I appreciate any feedback you give me in the comments.